Now, we talked a little bit about this. I live on the Upper West Side.
Correct.
And you and I had beautiful, like, 380-degree view, which isn't possible.
You used to have.
I had a 410, yeah, I had this beautiful view of the river, and then this building started to go up, literally right in my face. I have mortar on my face some mornings because they're bricking me up.
It's actually 3 inches away.
3 inches away, and so you built this building, and I'm told that on the closer to the park, that you built a building and it blocked another building's view.
Which I felt very badly.
You felt so badly that you hung a sign on your building that said pretty much, "Hey suckers, you no longer have a view of the park. If you want one, come live in my building." Is that true?
I thought it was a good ad.
That would get people very angry, I think.
A lot of people dislike me. Hey, what are you going to do?
Do you ever have people just start yelling at you on the street, "Hey, I had a nice view and you ruined it"?
No, the people on the street, I think they really like me.
Right.
I hope the audience likes me, but the people on the street, you never really dislike me.
I should point out that tonight's audience is made up of realtors. I don't know if that...
Well, the realtors don't like me, but the wealthy people don't like me.
Right.
But the people that, I mean, I get along great with the people, the cab drivers, to this, to that. I employ thousands and thousands of construction workers, and they all love me. But some people have a problem with me. There's no question about it.
Well, yeah, I can imagine that's true. Let's get back to the show and talk about someone who may end up having a problem with you. There's a guy on the show, Sam, who... you watch this show, I've watched both episodes, and both times this person has pretty much had a meltdown on the show. He can't seem to handle the pressure. He screws up left and right. And do you think this guy's going to go the distance? Do you have...
Well, Sam is an interesting character because Sam really lucked out. You had 2 episodes where somebody just did worse than Sam, and it was obvious. Like, for instance, Jason made a mistake of not going to the boss and saying, "Hey, we were doing an advertising campaign. What do you want?" Now, Sam fell asleep. He was a total disaster.
He went on the floor during one assignment, got in the fetal position, and went to sleep.
Yes, sir.
Because he looked like he was having a nervous breakdown. You got to imagine that it's good TV to keep him around. That's just me being a cynical TV guy.
I didn't do it for that reason. I mean, honestly, the other 2 people just really messed up. They made a major mistake, and it was worse than sleeping on the floor. And you know what's it? Now, Sam will say, "I went to sleep because this guy made such a mistake that it was unrecoverable, and why should I work if you made..." Sam's a brilliant guy, and Sam is either going to build a great corporation or destroy everything in his way. And I have a feeling it could be the second. I'm not sure. But he's a character. There's no question about it.
That would be good TV, though, if he...
That is good TV, and Sam is good TV, and Sam is very brilliant. But let's see what happens to Sam.
Okay. Now, the other question is, I guess the prize is this person, whoever wins, gets to work for you, be president of one of your companies.
For 1 year.
For 1 year.
And you know what the loser gets?
What's that?
3 years.
Very nice.
I'm only kidding. That didn't work.
We can add laughs later.
I hope you do that.
But it's going to cost you.
That's going to cost.
$600,000 a chuckle. I would imagine that when you have the kind of money that you have, occasionally a person must just come up to you and say, "Can I have $1 million?" Because you could, let's say, give me $1 million. And this is theoretical. You could give me $1 million, and you'd never feel it. And it would be a fun segment, and it would be in the paper tomorrow. And people would write about it. "Did you see last night what Trump did? He gave Conan $1 million. Mean nothing to you? Mean a lot to me."
We'll have to consider it.
You're considering it?
We're going to consider it.
I drive a Ford Taurus. 1993. There's popcorn from 1994 in the back seat. Just things for you to keep in your mind while you think about this. You're so good on the show at firing people, and that's how every episode has ended so far, and will end until you end up with the winner. You're so good at firing someone. Do you like to fire people, or does it... It looks like you know, you're very good, you give good reasons, you tell them that they're out, you fire them. When you do that in real life, does it bother you, or do you think you've gotten so tough into it that...
Nobody likes to fire, unless they're sickos. Nobody likes to fire somebody. I know a few people that do. They're vicious, mean, miserable people, like a lot of New York business folks, okay?
Right.
One of the reasons the show is so successful, I think it shows New York and how mean it is, but also how beautiful it is. So nobody likes firing, but it's something that you have to do as a business person. I mean, I've over the years, I've fired many people. I've also hired many people, but it's something you have to do as a business person, so it wasn't particularly hard in this case.
I just wish you could do me a favor. If you would just fire someone for me
Sure.
right now,
I'd love that.
I promise I will rehire them.
Just give me the person, give me the name. I'd love to do it.
His name's La Bamba. He's right over there. If you could just
Get over here,
just
La Bamba.
tell La Bamba right now. La Bamba.
Where is La Bamba?
Folks, I'll rehire him in the commercial break. This is a fantasy I've had for a long time. Just tell him he's out.
La Bamba, you're fired. Get out.
La Bamba, where are you going? You have no home. Come on back, La Bamba. Come on back. La Bamba, come on back. You can stay. Where are you going? The bus stop is closed. Well, listen, I thank you very much for being here. I know you're a very busy man.
Great honor.
He landed his helicopter on the roof of 30 Rock and had his own elevator bank built just to be here tonight. That takes a lot of courage. The Apprentice airs Wednesday nights at 8 on NBC.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being here and continued success to you. Donald Trump, everyone. Jeff Garland coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.